Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. See a trucker, blast a trucker. Hey, light. Sandra, also Puerto Rican. Ladies and gentlemen, Cool P.
Yo! What's going on, brother?
Hey.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can find me at Justin Fuller Comedy on Instagram.
I am the _great _COREE. That's where you can find me. Or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram.
That's right. Please hit the like, subscribe, notifications.
Yes.
Make sure you tell everybody.
Thank you.
Check out my website, justinfullercomedy.com.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right. That's right!
What's going on, man?
Slow motion, man. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Stitcher.
Oh, yeah, Stitcher.
Yeah.
I look, dude, our analytics, shout out to Stitcher, ever since it's been up there. I don't know how many people, but they're 22% of what we got. So shout out to
Stitcher.
The 2 people listening on Stitcher.
Hey, all platforms. Spotify, YouTube.
We got a little bit from everywhere, man. And from all over the world.
Google.
All over the world.
Box? All over the world.
All
Shout
over
out
the
to everybody
world.
all over
Appreciate all the love and support you guys have done, and the new followers and the people who, been riding with us since day one. Appreciate everybody. We're growing. We're trying to get better. We got good people on the podcast. We got more people to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just scratching the surface, baby.
Man, all I can say is 2003. It's gonna
23?
be fire. 2023.
I'm gonna say, because 2003 was fire. No, I'm kidding.
2023.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Futures, man.
The future is gonna be fire.
Well, we got a lot of, it's almost like, because you know what? We can only get better. You know what I'm saying?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Now we're here.
For sure.
Yeah, man. What's going on, dog?
Hey, man, slow motion.
Yeah, man. Hey, moment of silence for
Stitch.
Twitch. Got the names mixed up. Stitcher and Twitcher. Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch.
Yeah, man. What was it? Was it suicide?
It was reported as suicide, but you know what? I remember watching that guy on Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, I seen him on Dancing
with the Stars.
One of those, yeah. He was dope.
Yeah,
but he was on Ellen talking about something.
No.
Oh,
he was Ellen's DJ after she got rid of the first DJ. Well, not after. After Tony left, she had Stitch as her DJ. And he was Twitch. Sorry. Twitch. No disrespect.
No, we're talking about the website Stitcher.
Yeah,
the
Stitcher.
platform.
Shout out to Stitcher, the platform.
Yeah. So that's why he's
moment of silence for Twitch, the DJ.
Yeah.
Who apparently took his life.
Yeah, man.
And every time I saw him, he appeared to be in a good cheer.
Right.
Hopefully there's no foul play.
Yeah.
But it's a sad thing that he was struggling through that. I actually, to be honest with you, I have mixed emotions about that.
Yeah.
One half of me saying, like, he doesn't, like, when you commit suicide, should you get a remembrance page or a remembrance segment?
Right.
If you end your own life.
Right.
But another half of me thinks, like, wow, if you're suffering and nobody knew that you were suffering.
Right.
It's a tragedy that you're gone.
Right.
But, it's a sad thing that you felt like that was your only option.
Right. That's what I have a problem with. But like you, I look at it a couple ways as well.
Right.
It's to me, it's like either taking the easy way out.
I don't think that's the easy way out.
Or it's the badass way out. And you're like, you know what?
F this world, I'm gonna take my own life.
I'm
but
gone.
For me personally, dealing with a suicide death on a personal side, shout out to attorney Sebring Haygood. He took his own life, and I was working at a job, and I got fired from that job. And when he heard that I got fired, he called me up right away. He wanted me. He was like so proud to have me. Mm-hmm. He like paraded me around the city like, "Hey y'all, look who I got. I got Corey." And it's like, and he took his own life. Yeah. And it was like, I was his right-hand man. I was in his personal stuff. I was in his bags, his cars, his trench coats.
Right.
I didn't see that coming, and you never really know. But for a suicide death, I never experienced that before, because it's like you feel sad, mm-hmm. angry. Why? You feel all those emotions at once.
For sure,
you sad, and you like emotional because you like, dang, the earth just lost a great guy. And then you like mad because he took his own life.
Right?
Yeah. Like, dude.
Yeah,
What the F? But, it's like, you feel a lot of emotions with suicide. Shout out to everybody that, that's struggling mentally and things like that. I you know what? I don't have all the answers, but I tell everybody that, well, everybody know that I talk to that, are in situations. Everybody that know me, I'm like, you can always call me. 24 hours.
Right. I mean, I always look at it like this, man. I'm like, look, it's something that's you can't outrun anyway. I'm trying not to make it quicker. I understand that everyone's in a bad spot sometimes, but believe me, you think about where you're at, somebody's in a worse spot. Yeah. I guarantee that. Maybe not where you in your immediate area, but somewhere in this world, somebody's in a worse spot. So anytime I feel bad about myself, I think about people who I was with personally, who are, got something happen to them, or what I mean, and things of that nature. And it's like I got no business feeling sorry for myself, that what I mean, and I try and keep that as motivation. And I know that's me personally, and I know a lot of people aren't that strong, and I'm not that strong. What I mean? There's a bunch of times I get depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, it's different levels to depression.
For sure.
On my doctor's appointment, they asked me, have I been depressed? Mm-hmm. And I answered as honestly as possible. Like, yeah, I'm depressed all the time.
Right, you ain't lying.
But do I feel like killing myself? No, not at all. But I'm depressed.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm overweight.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking diabetes medicine.
I'm broke.
My back hurts.
My back hurts.
I got a heel spur.
Right.
My knees hurt.
My teeth are jacked. Overbite.
My back hurts every day. I don't have the best relationship with my children that I want. Right. It's like,
yeah, dog. I hear you, man. It's rough.
Yeah, I'm depressed. But do I ever be like, I'm going to end it all?
Yeah, no, man. Mm-mm. But that's why I said it's either, what I mean. There's just some people that may just take the easy way out, but there's also.
I don't think that's the easy way out.
It's really not. I mean, is it though? It can be if it works. You don't know.
I don't know. It was a point in my life where you could be. I got this from Boosie, Lil Boosie.
Shout out to Lil Boosie.
Shout out to Lil Boosie. He said people are hypnotized by the hate. And you could be hypnotized by the hate, and you can listen to that hate.
Right.
If you got somebody in your ear that's telling you that, you're not worth nothing. And
oh, yeah. No, you got to get rid of that person right away.
Definitely.
Not like get rid of them.
No, but what like I'm saying is if you got people telling you this, you not nothing, you not worth nothing, you don't do nothing. even if it's not true, if somebody telling you that, words are very powerful.
Yeah, they sink in.
Yeah, they sink in, and you could be hypnotized by the hate that they hypnotized by.
For sure.
And you gotta somehow be like, cut that off, and be like, you know what, F them, F what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that you are worth something. Everybody's worth something.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
And especially if God has put you here and you doing your thing and he has not taken you,
right?
You're supposed to be here.
Right.
Always think that and always know that. You're supposed to be here.
I just think about the people they leave behind. You know what I'm saying? When they do such things like that.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't he have kids?
Yeah, he got kids. He had a wife.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, how did he do it? And how, left them to find him? You know what I mean? Or something of that nature?
It's just tragic. It's tragic.
Yeah.
And you know what? People say they don't like to hear when people say that's selfish, but it's pretty selfish.
It's very selfish.
When you take yourself out and you leave your family that you so-called love around you to suffer.
Right.
The grieving.
Right. Yeah, and the same stuff you're dealing with. In a sense, I mean, I know he was depressed. They said he posted something about all the kids being killed and things like that, and I understand black kids, obviously, black males or what, and Brittany Taylor, black people in general. I understand that's Breonna Taylor?
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor. Sorry about that. But that doesn't mean you know what I mean? It's like you still have to, you have a life you can still speak out about, and you have a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Use that for good. I mean, I understand depression is depression. I mean, what am I talking about? If he's depressed, he's depressed. You can't really stop yourself from doing certain things.
Like, whoever knew that Twitch was depressed, whoever knew that Robin Williams was depressed.
Yeah, of all people.
Whoever knew.
Right.
I mean, even if you even mentioned like the Mac Millers and the Belushis and the Chris Farleys.
Right.
And
they could have. I mean, they overdosed, but that could have been by
depression.
Yeah.
Even Billy Mays.
Right.
OxyClean dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is like, I'm always promoting, even on my comedy shows, stop being judgmental of yourself.
Right.
And self-love. I promote self-love. From being an ex-smoker, of cigarettes.
Yeah.
If you truly love yourself, you wouldn't smoke cigarettes.
Right. Yeah, right. I mean, those are straight death.
I mean, because to be honest with
you, they give you a stimulant, but
it's a stimulant, but it's actually hard. And I know a lot of smokers be like, "Oh, I love myself." No, it's self-destructive.
Right.
And then their attitude is, I don't know if they hypnotized by the hate of themselves. They be like, "Well, you got to die or something."
Well, that's exactly what I mean. I've said that before
down.
too. Yeah. I mean, me smoking blunts all the time isn't great for me.
I'm just saying, you say, "Oh, you got to die or something."
Yeah.
Okay, don't you still look both ways before you cross the street?
Right, you ain't lying.
If your attitude is you got to die or something, just walk across the street.
Right.
Don't look.
Just flow through life.
Yeah.
See how far you get.
If you love yourself, truly love yourself.
Right.
Stop smoking. And I'm even talking to myself right now. Eat better. I eat like a yuck mouth.
Oh, who you talking? We talked go back to episode 1. We talked about shit. I need to eat better. Yo, that's like my diet's one of the worst things about how I live.
Unfortunately, one of the things that unfortunately, only thing solid was taught in school was math and science. That's it. Everything else is BS. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. From day one, we were taught to support. For us to be in school, we are ensuring that prisons stay populated because we're trained on prison life.
Right.
With the lunches, from the way we walk down the hallways,
line up,
even from the way they.
I mean, nowadays, you gotta have order though.
You gotta have order, but do it have to be like prison?
The military's like that.
Do it have to be like prison though?
The military's like that.
And
we're all about lines.
And like right now, nowadays, they're suspending kindergartens.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they are suspending kindergarten, and what that's doing is starting a paper trail.
Right? Yeah. Oh, this kid was delinquent.
Yeah, they're suspending kindergarten, especially at kindergarten age. They're most impressionable.
Right.
I had a situation with my sons when they were growing up. I took them to the playground. Both of my sons was out there. They were playing. Dude, they same age. This was the monkey bars that was in the rainbow.
Okay.
All right. Little dude rode up on his bike, dropped his bike in the middle of the rainbow, the monkey bars.
Underneath it.
Yeah. He told my sons, anybody touch my bike, I'm dropping them. That's what he told me.
Fuck.
He said, anybody touch my bike, I'm dropping them. On sight. I saw all of this. I witnessed it all go down. You know, hey, I want to see how my sons handle themselves.
Right. I did that one. Not the extreme.
And my one son came to me and said, hey, man, he threatening us. He said, if anybody touch his bike, he going to drop us. And I said, it's two of y'all. Y'all need to handle that. So they play. My one son is mouthy. I know he is.
Right. Oh,
he's going back and forth with this dude.
Right.
My other son is more like me. Cordell. He ain't saying too much to you.
Right.
Well, I just gave his name.
Yeah.
Cordell's like me. Even though he don't think he is, but he's a lot like me.
Right.
Cordell wasn't saying nothing. Him and my other son Elijah going back and forth with this dude. Next thing you know, Cordell picked this dude up and slams him like, bam! Like, who is you talking to? You don't talk to my brother like that. And I go in there like,
oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all stop this fighting. Wait a minute. Y'all in here fighting?
Yeah, right.
I said, wait a minute now. Y'all don't be in here fighting. What's your name, young man? He told me his name. I said, now what's your... And I said, look, ain't no fighting in here. Y'all in here playing. Y'all at the playground having a good time. And now y'all shake hands and make up.
Right.
You know, even though I was like...
Yeah. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? It's like...
You gotta teach your kids how to protect themselves, man.
You know, that's what happened. But, you know, it was like, I didn't condone it. But then I wanted to see how that was going to happen.
Hey, I did the same thing with my son. He was at the playground. There was a kid, you know, but there was nothing like, it was nothing like that. He didn't say, I'm going to drop your ass or some shit.
Anybody touch my bike, I'm dropping.
My son was probably random, Daddy! But I probably been like the same thing, man. I'm like, hey, you got to watch yourself. Hey, you got to defend yourself. You know, shit happens. You know what I mean? You can't just let nobody fucking, like I said, man, one dude took my hat off my head and said, give me that, and just got on his bike and took off. And I said, that is the last time somebody will ever just take some shit from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and that's a stupid way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, and he was older than us. You know, me and my buddy, you know, we were walking down the street. We were probably in the 5th grade. This dude had to be like 16, 17. You know, we're like 10, somewhere around that. You know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? But it was a nice dope hat. Also, I just got it too. But yeah. You know.
I mean, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to this depression thing, it's definitely levels to it.
For sure.
I don't know the struggles that Twitch had,
yeah.
And I'm sorry that he went through that.
Yeah, man, that's.
But taking yourself out is like, I don't know. I mean, because you don't really consider like how will it affect your kids, your wife,
nothing,
or people.
They'll be okay because they got money. That's not the answer.
Yeah, money is not the answer.
That's not the answer.
But see, here's the thing where it gets tricky. Like, you don't know if your son or your daughter could think like, wow, daddy took himself out
because of me.
Right.
Yeah.
They're going to blame themselves.
Or it's going to be one of two things. They're going to use that as a crutch the rest of their lives, and end up, just because they got money, they can go in a completely different direction. Or they can use it as good and turn, but they're still young.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying?
Know. And I wish
hopefully they didn't find them.
The prayers go out to the family.
Yeah,
hopefully
big time.
Found peace for anybody that's struggling with suicide.
Well,
or thoughts of suicide. I wish you find peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy just recently. I have something close in his family, and it's rough, man.
It's rough. Even with just like illnesses.
Yeah.
From like maybe smoking.
Right. Yeah.
If you have a loved one that's has lung cancer or something like that. To me, I personally dealt with.
Now, let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead. Hold on.
No, I'm just saying I recently dealt with that, losing a loved one to like lung cancer.
Oh yeah.
And I made a plea with my family. I said, knowing the pain that we're feeling right now,
right?
Isn't it enough for you guys to quit smoking?
Oh, dude, my uncle passed when he was 40, and my sister smokes all the time.
I'm just saying, isn't that enough for you to stop?
Right. No, because it's a personal habit. It won't happen to me. I won't get it.
Well, some people said to me, literally, they said, hey, I'm not ready to stop. But my thing is this, for everybody that think that they need help with to quit smoking with Chantix and the patch and stuff like that, I mean, if you feel like you need help, I'm not knocking that. If it helps you, it helps you. But at the same time, you needed none of that to start.
Right.
You need none of it to quit. I'm speaking from experience.
Right. Oh, I mean, I didn't smoke a lot. When I smoked, there was only like 4 or 5 cigarettes a day. A pack would last me damn near by the time I was into it, even in the military, I'd be smoking maybe, a pack would last a couple days, even over in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And when I got back, I quit. Cold turkey. I was
working on it. I before this, I worked with the art director of commercials and things, and we worked on this house, and we were doing a lot of sanding of the drywall and wood. We had masks on, and then on our breaks we would go out and smoke. And he was like,
the worst.
Why are you wearing masks and you going to smoke? And that's how I feel about the people with COVID.
Right?
Y'all taking your mask off to smoke cigarettes?
Right. Yeah. But let me ask you this. What do you think about assisted suicide?
Dr. Kevorkian?
People who are
terminal,
and they don't want to suffer, and their families, and they agree to it. It's a specific date. They understand what they're doing, and it's all planned out, in a sense, really.
And my opinion with that is it's ultimately up to God. And if you want to do an assisted suicide, I don't know. If you're terminally ill, that's a little different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's tough, man. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, it's a personal choice, and it's always going to be a personal thing. And you can't tell somebody that they don't want to kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't do it, but if they want to do it, they're going to do it. You know what I mean?
They're going to do it, and they're not going to tell you.
And they're not going to tell you.
Yeah, people looked at me funny for people say they're going to kill themselves. I'm like, go ahead.
Right? Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, because you're just lying right now. But that's
people
the
that's going to do it. They're going to do it. They're not going to tell nobody.
No, they're going to be people who smile in front of the camera, and then they're going to do it when nobody thinks they're. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how it ends up being.
Sure.
But it's terrible. Anybody who's dealing with depression, talk to somebody, man. There's always a better day. You know what I mean? You can always wake up another day and work towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? Work towards a better day. Find something in life that sparks an interest in anything. I mean, usually people have an interest in something, they've done in life or seen on TV or wanted to try and do. And so my son's dealing with a little bit of depression, man. He's 24, he's around the age I was when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't join the military until I was 25. You know, and I'm like, well, figure out a plan. You know, nothing happens overnight. The problem is a lot of people want shit to happen overnight, too. You know what I mean? Now, with the younger age, a lot of kids are depressed because they want shit right away. That shit don't work out that way. You know what I mean? Everything's a grind, and everything you got to start at ground level. You know what I mean? Especially if you're working towards a goal. But if you start a plan and every day work towards that goal, eventually you'll get there. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually.
It's one of the, I mean, you got look, all the comedians we see on TV and shit, guess what? They didn't stop it. They didn't stop doing it.
Right.
They just kept doing it.
Right.
Eventually you get booked. You know, you work on your shit, eventually you get booked, eventually you get fans that like you, eventually, you know, it takes time though. That's why I understand the 10-year grind. Because you got to build that fan base for you to start popping. You know, you just don't get them overnight. You know, it's people like you guys out there watching the episodes. You know what I'm saying? But
you got to get it. You got to get it grinding and popping. And if you have any type of religious foundation,
helps.
The worst thing that can happen is God coming down from earth and telling you that when you die, you're not going to heaven.
Right.
And if that didn't happen, you got a lot to live for.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's never happened to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'm not.
I mean, everybody don't believe in God, and I know that. But I'm just saying, like, if you have any type of religious foundation and you believe in God, and if God didn't come down and say, "Hey, Corey, cool, see, when you die, you're not going to heaven."
Well, look, man, it ain't even about God. It ain't even about God to this point. It's about what you know. This life is all we really know. Right?
Some people know God.
Do they?
Sure.
Okay, well, kudos to those people. I don't know him personally or her. I don't know the force, the being that created us. I don't know any of that. I hear stories. What I know is what I've been doing my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And what I've been seeing and witnessing. Really not knowing still anything. Everyone calls that space, but good luck. Whatever. Whatever the fuck that really is. You know what I'm saying? This universe. Okay. What is it really, though? You know what I'm saying? This is what we know, is what I'm saying. So to end it, you really don't. You can believe where you want to go anywhere. You're just ending what we know as what we know now.
I mean, my thing is just because you don't see it or hear it doesn't mean that it's not there.
I agree.
Like if you turn a bike upside down and pedal the wheels, and the spokes are going to disappear on those tires.
For sure.
You put your finger there, you're going to know that shit is there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
100%.
So just because you don't see it, don't mean that it's not there.
I love the analogy 100%. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you. Now, trust me, I've felt, especially under the influence, my body and vibes have felt things. Don't get it twisted. But personally, you know what I mean? We don't know what this fucking world is.
I mean, everybody's entitled to believe what they want to believe. And
yeah. I agree with that 100%.
And motivation of faith. You got to have faith. If you don't have faith.
What I'm trying to get at is why would you end it? Because you don't know what else is out. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just to end it all. Whether you have faith or not. I mean, I'm sure most people understand if they have faith that if they end it, they're not going where the good people go. You know what I'm saying? That's the one place. That's the one thing that sends you down, you know, to hell. Is suicide, according to what's his name, Constantine. Seen the movie, right?
Well,
no.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, man. I don't
know, but
yeah,
you know, we did some comedy.
We did do comedy. We did, not in front of a lot of people. Crowd's been dying lately because of the weather, I think.
I don't know if it's the weather or the lack of promotion or things like that.
I mean, it's definitely a combination of those.
Yeah.
All the above.
We did do comedy.
Can I do D, all the above?
Sure. D, all of the above is accurate.
Accurate, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but still, it's like, to me, it's not, if it's if I feel like it's 2 people or 3 people,
it's still a show
that came to watch comedy, I'm gonna try to entertain those people.
I had fun. I did my oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you?
I did the baby wipe.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the first things I ever did on stage. Was my baby wipe
you retired
material.
it for the longest. You brought it back.
I brought it back.
You did well.
Yeah. You know what? And it's funny because even after we were talking about at the, the spot afterwards, I thought of something else I could add to it. Spitballs.
And Fritos.
Yeah. Wow.
Corn chips.
Corn chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. Well, I don't know. I like the
take it.
The spitball. No, I like spitballs.
Whatever. You can do both. You can add them both.
I ain't got time for all that. 5 minutes, dog. It's gotta be quick. Snap, snap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But no, it was I had a good time. You know what I mean? It was fun.
We did comedy. We had fun doing comedy. We also we're gonna be on a Red Line Radio. Shout out to Jen's Cocktail and Comedy.
Cocktail and Comedy with Jen. I guess it's going to be out on what, Sunday? This Sunday?
Sunday.
What's today? The 15th.
Today is the 15th, so Sunday was
18th. It'll be the 18th. It'll be out.
If you're not subscribed to Red Line Radio, subscribe to Red Line Radio and watch our episode.
Yeah,
with Jen.
I'll put the description in this episode.
Sure.
And I'll try and remember to put it in the next episode as well.
Sure.
Just to keep it going, you know what I mean? Pop that bit.
And if we're lucky, we might have Jen on our show.
In a couple weeks. Working that out. Getting the schedules.
Getting the schedules together.
Getting the schedules together, seeing how that goes.
Absolutely. Sure.
Yeah. No, look, man. I enjoy doing the comedy. And I'm going to... for one, I enjoy seeing people get better. Because there's people we've seen and they've gotten better.
Sure.
And then some people just refuse to take advice.
Well, they faked like they took advice.
Yeah.
Took a little advice.
It seemed like they were taking advice for a while.
And then was like, F it, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Which is fine because we don't know nothing, really. We're new in the game, too.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah. I mean... trust me, man.
We don't know anything.
I try to do all the stuff I want to do. I get it. I don't like rules. I don't like people telling me what to do. You know what I mean? I've always been that way. I realize I'm that type of person, unfortunately.
That's you.
That is me.
Yeah.
But within the lines, I just don't like it. But it doesn't mean I don't follow it.
Here's my thing. If someone told you something, and you took their advice, and it changed for the better.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you be like, you know what, F that?
Right?
I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Regardless of what people say. And I'm like, Rue?
Rue?
Like, dude. Like, you got some solid, strong tips, information, and suggestions, and you did take the advice at first.
And he had a decent set.
And it seemed to work for you.
Yeah.
But then you're like, F that. I'm going to do me and this, that, and other. Okay.
Yeah. So it's fun, man. I just love doing this because of all the personalities we get to meet. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because, like I said, we'll go from when I first went by myself, okay? And then you were like, what? That's not the best place to hang out? A room full of comedians? And I'm like, you know what? That makes a great point. You know what I mean? And then you showed up, and you kind of were pushing in that area, you know? But then you start seeing people trail off, you know what I'm saying? As far as their personalities. They walk in, they think, I ain't going to talk to them today or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird how you see how people react. It's not the same all the time. And it's like, I understand that's how people are in society. You know what I mean? That's just how people are in society, though. We have to accept that. I have to try and accept that. It's like when I go to my job and I know who's going to do what. And I just have to, even though I get mad all the time, I still just have to be like, all right, But that's just what they're going to do.
Yeah, people are going to be
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just got to let them be them and just control what we are controlling, what we got to do, and just fucking float the fuck along, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And ride with the people that are going to ride with us and support with us. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I enjoy it for that thing. But it sucks because you go there and you think you can be cool with everybody. Because I was always cool with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, but see, you never know where people are coming from.
Exactly.
You never know where the energy is coming from.
Definitely.
They could be hating on you for different reasons.
This is true. Definitely true.
They could be mad because you were right. The advice that you gave them was right. Was correct. They could be upset because of that.
This is true, too. Yeah, so, I don't know. Whatever.
So we did the Red Line Radio. We did the comedy.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I got a show coming up on December 21st.
December 21st.
Stay tuned for that. It's at Grown Ups. It's on Noble Road.
Next week, people.
Yeah. It's
Wednesday. It's going to be like, in a few days once you see this. Because I'm going to premiere this baby again. So it's going to be like in 4 days from when you see this the first time. 3 days.
Yep.
The 21st.
Got a show coming up. It's called Grown Ups Martini and Wine Bar.
That's it.
It's 35 and up. It's hosted by yours truly, Cordell Cool C Rest Press. Wednesday, December 21st, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You got to come in through the rear, and it's a 2-drink minimum, and the address is 2221 Noble Road, Cleveland Heights, Ohio, 44112.
Pop it up. Bam.
And you know what? We're going to have a great lineup.
Great lineup.
We're going to have...
And then this guy.
Justin Fuller. We're going to have Roselle Lamar.
Shout out to Roselle.
We're going to have Ebony Timberlake.
That's right, Miss Ebony Timberlake.
Yep. And we're going to have, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're going to also have... Tyrone Gaines is in this boy. That guy. Woo!
I like Tyrone.
What can I say about Tyrone Gaines?
Right.
Funny guy.
Great guy.
Funny guy. And we are going to have a couple more comedians to be announced.
Yeah, they're going to pop up. Possibly.
To be announced.
Yeah.
So, and I'm telling you, like, anything that I'm involved with is going to be legit. So just know that those 2 comedians, it's going to be legit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be fun.
Me too.
I got to flex this muscle. I ain't done 10 minutes in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
In a while. I got to bring out some of the old stuff and stretch it.
Hey, bring out your material.
I can't get too filthy, apparently. I got to try and...
You can.
Yeah.
You can get as filthy as you want, but like I said before in a prior episode, this is Thanksgiving, bro.
I understand.
You don't practice on Thanksgiving.
You already know that.
You bring the heat, the fire, which works.
I already know.
So
all my shit
looking
works.
forward to that. Looking forward to that.
Hey, how about that TikTok you sent me with that chick with the baby sucking the nipple? With the baby. Look, I see these videos all the time with these chicks and their babies sucking breasts. And then I looked at it like a couple times, and then I just seen the baby's eyes. Like this, look. He's like, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, when that kid gets older, he's gonna be like, Mommy, why is there a video of me sucking your titty on TikTok?
I'm not sure what the motivation is. Yeah, I really think like you got so many parents that put their kids on TikTok since birth. I don't know what their intentions are.
Internet is king though. They got a new card. Do you see how they made up the G.I. Joe?
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
The fake G.I. Joe.
That's hilarious.
They shot Destro. Had to be Destro. After we spoke about Destro, they had to kill Destro of all people.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because he's a merchant of death, and they released him. and so they tried to kill him.
That's what you see. And in my mind, I'd be like, well,
I know.
Even though he's chrome, he's actually black. And killed Destro.
Right. Oh, damn. Ain't that some shit?
Only other black people you had was Roadblock.
Yeah, he's Did he die? He never died, did he?
No. You had Roadblock and Destro.
And then who was the other cat with the dog?
Snake Eyes?
Alpine.
Alpine.
Wasn't he didn't he have the grappling hook with the glasses?
I think Alpine was black. And what color was Zartan? He changed his colors right before your eyes.
Yeah.
Zartan. He was Bizartan.
He was Bizartan.
That's what Zartan stood for. Bizarre. Changed his colors right before your eyes. Zartan.
I'm telling everybody, go back. What was that movie? 87, the cartoon, the movie? I think that was when the cartoon movie was out in 87 with Globulus and Serpentor.
Yeah, Serpentor.
You know that?
Cobra, la 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 la.
Go back and watch that, man. That's where they talk about the history of America. Because Globulus, they're reptilians.
Mm.
And they went down and lived in the earth, and they came out and tried to cause COVID to take over.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to think of who were the black G.I. Joes. Well, I know they had a special guest of Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
They had.
Was he with the Dreadnoks?
No.
I thought he was with the Dreadnoks.
No.
Didn't he have a thing, and he had a thing that
Refrigerator Perry was definitely G.I. Joe.
I know.
Dreadnoks were with Cobra.
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about the good ones. Was Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
And his Renegades. He was Renegades, right?
I don't know.
Shit.
I know there was Roadblock. Destro was chrome, but he's obviously
chrome
black.
Yeah.
Obviously black.
Yeah, he was the only black dude on Cobra.
Roadblock was.
On Cobra.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think any.
Yeah, I had a lot of them.
The bats were black.
Were they?
The battle android troopers.
Were they?
Yeah. I mean, they were just the color of them were black. They were robots.
Yeah, they had scrolls, words across their face.
Yeah, they had the thing on the chest.
Yeah.
I used to buy a couple of them and then take their bodies apart and make new ones.
I don't know.
You never take your G.I. Joes apart?
No. I used to just pose them and take pictures of them.
Do you see, once again, the internet, you see the one dude who poses them? Does still shots?
That was me.
No.
I didn't make animations of them. I just posed
I'm talking
them.
about animations.
Yeah, I had a oil rig that I posed them on.
You just posed them? You didn't play?
No. All my G.I. Joes were stiff and all my friends were like... My G.I. Joe still had you could still pose them, and everybody was they would be trying to trade me. I'm like,
right? You're what the fuck? Their arms are shit.
I'm like, they loose and I'm like,
legs all flopping and shit.
What are you doing, man? To your G.I. Joes? I can't use these in my photographs. I can't pose them.
I can't pose them. That's hilarious. I always had to have a bad guy to fight.
I had a lot of G.I. Joes, and I just recently threw out my G.I. Joes because their rubber bands was loose. They their bodies were
breaking.
No, their bodies were held together by rubber bands.
Yeah,
and they were all
they just snapped. They just snap on their own. They combust.
I was like, man, get out of here, shipwreck. You done.
Oh, shipwreck.
Wait a minute, hold on. My snow trooper was black.
Snow trooper.
Yeah, I forget his name. He was a snow trooper.
Oh, what was his name?
Iceberg.
Iceberg was Iceberg.
I said, get out of here, Iceberg. You all loose. I can't use you. Get out of here, Iceberg.
Iceberg, that's right. Yeah.
Who knows what color Snake Eyes was, and who knows
he was white. In the comic, he was white.
Okay, and then I had a Inferno. Is that his name, the fire trooper?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was.
Oh yeah, he was the one. Wasn't he white? I thought he had the mask.
He had fire stuff on.
All the time?
All the time.
All the time.
Who knows what color Cobra was?
Cobra Commander?
Yeah, he was a snake.
He was a white dude. He was a little bitch. He always used to run.
He was a snake.
Retreat!
I'm like, what the hell does retreat
He was
mean?
a snake.
I had to look it up. Like, what does retreat mean?
He was doing it a lot.
He used to retreat all the time.
I'm surprised they gotta make a cartoon like, why is he being a little bitch? Start saying that shit, man. I wish I had the time and just the energy to make those cartoons. Because somebody's obviously redoing them.
You want to do a backstory?
Oh, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Using those characters. Yeah, well, the one dude who drew them for the newest one I just showed you, they were obviously off. But the last one, Flint looked pretty damn on point. When he was shooting down Destro, he was like, oh.
Was that Flint? I didn't know who that was.
I thought that was Flint.
I don't know who it was.
Not the one that shot him down, but the one that was like, good shooting. And then when he shot him down, he was like,
Was that Flint or was it Recondo? No.
Falcon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's Falcon. Wasn't there Falcon and Flint, Duke,
Flint. Recondo wore the jungle hat and had it flipped up on one side.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I had 2 Recondos because I broke Recondo's thumb and I had to buy another one. I had a couple of Zartans because I lost his chest piece. And I said, I can't have a Zartan without a chest piece.
How'd you lose the chest?
Because it came off.
The screw in the back?
No, it just came off.
I
never had any dreadnoughts.
I think I had some dreadnoughts. Yeah. I had the spaceship, like the I had the
Cobra Rattler.
Okay.
He had his own. It came with his own pilot. I had the oil rig
and the Raven.
And I wanted to buy a Crimson Guard because I thought they were so dope.
They were dope. I think my boy Damien had the Crimson Guard.
Yeah, because it was like
red.
Yeah, he was red. Yeah, and he was like Cobra Commander, but not really.
Yeah, right.
He had the mask on. I'm like,
yeah.
We over here nerding out about G.I. Joe.
I'm sorry, man. That's why I was so upset with the movie. I'm just saying.
Marlon Wayans and Snake Eyes?
Yeah. No, was he? That wasn't Snake Eyes.
Probably not, but Marlon had no place in G.I. Joe.
No, he did not.
It should have been me. Look, I had my plan. I had my plan for all my characters. Ricky Steamboat was Quick Kick. Okay?
Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was Quick Kick in my G.I.
You know I like Quick Kick because he had nunchucks, right? You know I do.
Look, I'm not about to nerd out on G.I. Joe.
I'm just saying.
I can do this all day.
Me too. I love Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Those are all 3 of them were my. But I like Storm Shadow the most.
I like Gung Ho because he was a Marine.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my boy Damien liked him.
I was. Ever since I was little, I was going to be a Marine. But then when I got older, I was like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, right. I ain't gonna do this. Now, I always said if I was gonna go like career, I probably would have chose the Marines because of this prestige of being a Marine.
Yeah, Marine. Their uniforms was dope.
Yeah, but you know what? They want some like the dress. The dress,
formals.
Yeah, they're dope. The sword and shit too.
Yeah.
Dope. But I like, you know what? I like my fucking blue cord. That's infantry. That's dope. My class.
Otis had like 6 of them on each side.
So.
Remember Otis? From Martin.
Oh shit. See,
like you ain't got no money in that boy. He had like 6 ropes. On each side.
Well, I know they have certain like things for different, like not a lot of different ones though. I know and like
Ripcord was a character on G.I. Joe.
Ripcord, yeah.
You remember Ripcord?
Yeah.
That's a dope name, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ripcord.
Well, he used to wasn't he Aerosol?
I don't know.
Or was he like that? Almost like Alpine. No, Ripcord would have been when he came out of that motherfucker. He was Aerosol, I would assume.
I don't know. But they had every branch, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Well, that was G.I. Joe. They were the task force. You know what I'm saying? You think about G.I. Joe.
A-team.
They were the fucking A-team of the fucking military. Yeah. They were like the SEALs, but better. They had SEALs involved with everything because they had fire troopers.
I think Flint was a SEAL, wasn't he?
I don't know. No, I think he was a Ranger. Was he Green Beret?
Green Beret,
yeah. Something like that.
They all had bios.
I loved it, dog. The back, everything. They still do. You see the fucking new character ones they put out?
They got new characters, and I'm not one of them?
You're not.
Hasbro.
Get at me, yo! What the hell? No, you gotta check them out, dude. They're dope. They come in like nice packages and shit. I see nerds nerding the fuck out on those online. But yeah, collectibles and things of that nature, man, they're everywhere like that, dude.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
Well,
because those are people with play money.
Pretty much.
And I'm depressed and have no play money. Especially around the holidays.
I feel you.
So people, I get it. I understand your pain. Around the holidays, you get depressed. But remember, it's all about hugs and cookies. People expect shit. Give them a hug. Give them a cookie.
Eggnogs, I love it, but it gives me gas.
Coquito. It's good stuff.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right! Well, where can they find you, man?
Follow me at Just Full of Comedy on Instagram.
I am the _great_COREE. That's where you can find me. Or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast.
That's right, people.
On Instagram. And shout out to everybody that's watching the show on Stitcher, YouTube,
Spotify,
Pandora, Apple,
Castbox,
all that.
All of you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Keep watching. Please keep supporting. Tell your peoples. Send out the link. Love you all. Peace out.
Boing, boing, boing.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.